4 games on Nintendo, we're now playing a game on the Genesis. As the SEGA logo is evident of.
Super
Nintendo.
Castlevania
Bloodlines, where we
Played it on the Nintendo?
I just said on Nintendo.
Konami
On
making...
the Nintendo?
No, there's no such thing as a Nintendo. The ancestors of the Belmont family are doomed to confront the power of evil incarnate, Dracula. Except the Belmont family isn't in this game. In 1917, a countess sought to revive the long-dead spirit of the vampire. Her name was Elizabeth Bartley. To revive him, she needed to travel all over Europe, enlisting help from all the powers of darkness. 2 young vampire hunters set out to fulfill their destiny, push back the evil hordes, and drive the vampire back into his dark netherworld.
Push back the evil hordes.
We're taking the nether portal?
Yeah.
Dude, finally.
Vampire killer. Yeah, I'm playing the Japanese version, actually. The Japanese version is 100% in English to begin with, actually.
I was about to ask, but no.
But the main reason is it's similar to reasons why I played Castlevania 3, the Japanese version of that, where, they did some stupid shit in the localization process, where, to put this bluntly, okay? Japanese normal mode is American easy mode. Japanese easy mode is not in the American version.
Wow.
American normal mode is supposed to be expert mode.
So do I just think we're better at video games over here or something?
Nah, they're trying to deter rental. They were trying to deter the rental market.
Fucking Johnny Morris.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, he's Johnny Morris, but in the American version, he's just John Morris.
Oh.
Also, Eric Lecarde is there, but we're not playing as him. He uses a spear. Here we are at Castle Dracula!
They were trying to deter the rental market?
Yeah, they didn't want people beating the game in... So... Basically,
They made it hard to beat?
Yeah, by making it hard to beat, it would make people take
rental.
longer to beat it, and therefore rentals would be less encouraged compared to a full-blown purchase.
Oh.
So you need it for longer.
Dude, finally. Super ghouls and goblins.
Also, I forgot to mention, in the English version, you only see the full ending if you beat the game in expert mode, while in the Japanese version, you see the full ending no matter what difficulty you played on.
Wow.
This game is hard enough, like, in what the American version calls easy mode. Oh, and there is one difference between American easy mode and Japanese normal mode, and it's that American easy mode does actually skip a couple of mini-bosses, while Japanese normal mode does not, so that's actually just superior in that regard, too. But anyway, the reason why we were playing as this Johnny Morris instead of a Belmont is not a question that will be answered in this game.
He needs to do leg day.
Yeah.
He just does arm day.
He does. He's literally a fucking upper-level brick shithouse and a lower-level fucking straw hut.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Also, that code that I entered in the sound test makes it so that when you get the fully upgraded whip, which you only have until you take a hit, unfortunately, it plays either Vampire Killer from Castlevania 1, Bloody Tears from Castlevania 2, or Beginning from Castlevania 3. The beginning arrangement is very good in particular, I feel. Like, they really knew how to work with the Genesis sound chip. Oh, also, something that's new to this game, and is only really in this game, as far as classic Vanias go, is that there are mini-bosses in every stage.
Holy shit, what the dog doing?
Yeah, what the dog doing indeed.
He's breathing fucking fire, dude.
What's he doing? Dying.
Really loud. He's turning into mush, and that mush is now burnt.
That's another thing that makes this particular entry stand out, is that since they weren't at the mercy of Nintendo's mandated censorship, they just were able to go all out on the gore factor.
You firm.
I mean, as all out as you can on a 16-bit console, of course. But...
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I saw those crows saw those crows emerging from that corpse at the very start, and I was like, wow. That guy's dead and bleeding. Guy's dead and bleeding. Wow. Dude, yo, nice Shy Guy impression.
Actually, fun fact though, I mentioned when I first saw this game, I thought like going for the last name Morris seemed just kind of like, I don't know, it feels like generic old-timey American name, if you know what I'm saying. But then I found out that the actual idea they were going for, and I think this is neat actually, is that he's supposed to be the son of Quincy Morris, who was one of the main characters from the original Dracula novel.
Oh, interesting.
I still need to read Dracula. My mom says it was fantastic.
I'll take your mom's word for it.
Yeah, I will too. I'm just not a book reader, you know? Except for horror heat.
I think...
That's like my one thing.
I think I would not read it because I hear at points it plods. But that's fair, because it's not exactly a wholly exciting book. Considering it's a book about a guy, and there's this fucking baller named Dracula, and he's got these wenches. And, yeah, he's a funky dude.
Funky Dracula.
Funky Drac. The Drac attack. Here it comes.
Back.
Oh, holy shit. Axe Pendulum from Hitman.
Wow, that guy was...
Yeah, is he okay?
He was ready to die.
He did not even... I don't think he ever reached out to anyone. That's really sad. Probably should have talked to someone about how he felt before doing that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, skeleton. I'll remember you by having a skeleton in my body. Your memory lives on.
Your memory lives on.
No, that skeleton was actually going into attack, did not see it, and like realizes he's about to die, and he just looks to the camera and says, "Well, looks like I'm boned."
Boo this man. Boo this man. Holy shit, look at the effects of that skeleton dragon.
That skeleton snake dragon head from
Snake
the wall.
dragon from the wall. Surprised we didn't make any of those sequelitis jokes last game.
I watched that video again, and I don't think it's aged very well. I think there's a lot of like, just like, it's not his worst, like, it's not his worst opinion, but like, and, like, in a way, I do get where he's coming from for a change, actually, but, you know, it's like one of those things where, like, you can see the seeds planted for that Ocarina of Time video that no one liked. You can kind of see that in the Castlevania 2 video as well, actually, but...
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that, though, because I don't really want to be rude.
He did it. He got life bonus 300 and jewel bonus 300.
I can be rude for you. Here, whisper in my ear, and I'll say what you wanted to say.
Okay, yeah.
Evan says that,
Inky idiot.
I can't do this.
Next time on
fucking
Smash...
numbskull.
Next time on Smash Team Games, Carrie can do this.
I actually don't even remember what you were talking about, so I couldn't even ad-lib that.
Good fucking game, loser. Holy shit.